Hello friends, welcome back to SR Technologies. Today we are going to discuss another set of interview questions, which is asked in Happiest Minds second round. Okay, so here we are going to discuss about the SQL scenario-based questions. Lot of people are confusing about it, and lot of people are failing in the scenario-based SQL questions. So before jumping into the question and answer, I wanted to notify all of you, we are going to start new ETL testing batch on Feb 3rd. Demo classes will be there couple of days. If you are interested to join, please ping me in the WhatsApp number. Here the WhatsApp number is available 9886 In this number, you can ping me in WhatsApp. I'll add you to the group and we'll share the Zoom link. A lot of people are asking me, so where could I join? Where should I join for demo classes? Okay, if you ping me in this number, I'll share the Zoom link so that you can join on the 3rd. Okay, so let's get into the questions. The question here in the first question is, okay, the first question is they have asked, I have already explained this question n number of times, and every interview, most of the interviews, okay, if you go here, this is the question which they are asking. Okay, table 1 is having ID and table 2 is having ID. Same question which they have repeated. Same question which they have repeated. I have already provided. You can go through this. This is the first question. Let's get into the second question. So they have given two tables. Okay, try to understand. Here you have two tables. One is 1 1 2 2 1 1 2 and null value. And second table is having 1 3 1 3. Now they have not asked you to write anything. Okay, just they have given the queries. Okay, they only given the queries. They've only given the queries. Now they are asking you to provide the output. You to provide the output. Now if you can see here 1 1 2 null. Here also 1 3. So same thing. If you can see here, I have explained in the Excel. Okay, so now if I see table C is having 1 1 2 null and table D is having 1 null. So each one, both tables are having single column, nothing but an ID column. And here you can see both are integer. Okay, so there is no constraint over comparison. Okay, so because when you are doing minus, automatically what is going to happen? Number of columns, data type should be same and column position should be same. So here there are no issues with it. Okay, now if you do if you ask this question, if they have asked this question, okay, table C, okay, select ID from table C minus select ID from table D. Now what is the answer? So generally what you have to do, try to understand. So people might confuse and they will give you 1 2 null is the answer. 1 2 null is the answer. Remember, it is not the case. It is not the case. Okay, you may confuse. Okay, so this is not the case. Okay, when you are comparing the data, so first what you are going to do, this one, it is going to match. So from the output, it is going to be removed because it is matching this one and this one. So here, first record will go. Okay, this is not going to come in the output. Again, this one and this one is matching. Okay, automatically what is going to happen? These two rows will be out of it. And when you are doing minus, okay, you are going to get the first subset output only, which means it's kind of, you are comparing whatever the output which you are comparing, right? Whatever the records which is there in the table 1, and it same record, if it is available, then it is going to be removed. If it is not there, it's not removed, it is not going to display from the output. And at the same time, this whatever it is not available from first subset, those records only it will be available. Those records only which is going to come in output. So first question is here. If I can say here, what is the answer? Select ID. So what is the answer here? It is going to be 2 and null. 2 and null is the answer for first question. So you have to mention that. Now next question is the question here, they wanted to check another question. The question here, try to understand. Select count ID from table C minus select ID from table D. Table D. So what is the answer here? What is the answer here? So let me explain it. Okay, let me keep it as is here without fill and here also without fill. Now the question here, what is the question? Select count of ID. So count of ID. What is the count which is going to come? By default, if you do based on the specific column, it is going to ignore the null values. It is going to ignore the null values. Only these values it is going to count. So how many records are there? 3 records it is going to count. So what is the count? First for count of ID, it is going to be 3. Okay, let me keep it here. It is going to be 3. 3 is the output. Okay, now second table, what you are comparing? Table 1, my table C minus table D. Now here you are comparing 3. 3 you are comparing against table D. So here 3 is there. Okay, here 3 is there. Okay, then here also 3 is there. Then what is the output? Output will be 0. Output will be 0 records. 0 records. Are you with me? Output will be 0 records. Never ever worry about this table. Okay, you need not to worry about this table. Just what they have done here, they have written query. First, they wanted to check count of ID. Count of ID which will yield as a, see, let me show you with the example, then you will understand. So here, select count of ID. What is the record count? 3. Now you are comparing against what? ID from table D. Okay, whether 3 is present in the target or not. If it is present, automatically what it is going to happen? It is going to return the 0 records. 0 records. This is the second scenario. Now, first scenario you can see here. Let me execute same data which I have pasted to on null, which I have already explained. Now, this is the second scenario. Second scenario will give you 0 records, because 3 and 3 matching automatically, none of the output will come, nothing but a 0 records, which is going to yield. Now, third, another scenario. Okay. Then here, count of star from table C. When you do count of star, how many records will come? How many records will come? So let me see. Let me show you. Count of records, which is going to yield you. Okay, here you can count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 records, which is going to yield here. Okay, 4 records. Now, 4 is available in the target. No, it is not available. Then what is the output? You are going to get 4. Okay, you are going to get 4. This is the output. Now you can see here. First, let me execute this. 4. Now, if you do minus table D, what it is going to happen? It is going to show, okay, nothing but a 4, which is going to come as a output. Will come as a output. Okay, this is the way it is going to match. So here you need not to worry about this. Okay, you have to worry about the expression here. What is the thing which we are using? Here we are using the count. Count is nothing but it is going to yield 4. Here count of ID, which is going to yield 3. 3 is there, and target table also you have a 3. That is the reason it is yielding 0. And when it comes to here, you are saying 4 is there. 4 it is not available in the target. That is the reason you see 4 is the output. 4 is the output. It is a tricky thing. People wanted to confuse you. Okay, so how many questions? 1, 2, and 3. And already I have explained about the first question. 4 questions which we have answered. Now another question. Is, okay, we have a table. Okay, we have a table. Now try to understand. They have given even here also. Here also they have given the answer. Query they have given. They have not asked the query. Okay, this is the second round of interview. How they have done? Okay, they have given query. Okay, now you see here, query is available here. Okay, query also they have given. This is the query which they are given. Which they have given. Now they wanted to check with you. Okay, they wanted to check with you. What is the output of this query? Okay, this is nothing but what is the output of this query? Are you with me? What is the output of this query? Now, if you try to understand this query properly, okay, this is the nothing but a simple subquery. Okay, it's nothing but a very simple subquery. Okay, first what they are doing, they are going ahead and they are taking the, let's try to understand the data. Here, 1 to null 3, 4 is there. 1, 2 null, 3, 4 is there. First, what they have written, select ID from table. So what it will come here? It will come 1, 2 null, 3, 4. Okay. Now, when you whatever the ID which is going to come, they wanted to return the name. They wanted to return the name. Here in this case, okay, when you do 1, 2, automatically in where ID in, automatically name will be represented here. Nothing but a AB is going to generate it. And null, if you try to compare it, it is not, you never going to be compared. And moreover, you should not compare. Even if you compare, it is going to yield as null. Okay, but it is going to ignorable when you are getting the result, right? Displaying automatically what it is going to happen. It is going to return as a false. Then automatically you are not going to see as the output. See as the output. But what about the D and A? D and A. 3, 4. Okay, 3, 4. Nothing but another D and A. Here also D and A, which is going to come. Okay, let me execute. Let me show you. Now you understand, right? A, B, D, A, B, D, A. This is the output which we can get it as part of the output. As part of the output. Very simple, but you have to think while you are attending the interview. So until unless if you don't practice, SQL won't come into your mind. So there are a couple of questions. Very, very important thing. I wanted to say a lot of people are doing mistakes when they are attending the interview, right? First thing is your important thing is your tone should be changed. Okay, tone should be changed. Okay, you have to be polite. Okay, you should be polite. Okay, you should be polite. Okay, while you are. So these are the additional thing which I wanted to say. Okay, very, very important thing is even though you have subject and everything is available, everything is a factor. But one thing very, very important factor is your behavior, your communication. Your behavior and communication. Even though you are at topmost and top notch in technology, nobody going to bother about it. Your behavior and your communication is not good, and the way you talk, then automatically chances are more to reject the candidate. Okay, reject the candidate. So based on my students, I have seen couple of guys are very good at technical, but while they are communicating, okay, you should be having a fillers. Okay, what you can call it's kind of in while you are talking, right? For example, let me give you a couple of scenarios. Your tone should be changed. You should be polite. Okay, you should be polite. And very, very important thing is, okay, very, very important thing is another criteria you should have it. If you don't understand the question, okay, you can politely ask, okay, could you please repeat it? Could you please repeat the question? Could you please repeat the question? Okay. Could you please repeat the question? They are going to repeat it. They are not enemies to you. They wanted to hire you. They wanted to give a chance to you to work there. So you can ask them. If you don't understand the question, just ask them, could you please repeat the question? They'll help you. And another thing is, you should be good at communication. You should be good at communication, not like a, very like a sophisticated. You need not to be like a rock star in the communication. Okay, you should have a minimum communication skills. You should be able to communicate it, but the way you communicate it, it should be very simple to opposite person. Okay, let's not jump into directly very sophisticated language. See, communication means it's very simple. How the opposite person, according to that, you have to change your modulation. If that person is very proficient in communication, you can speak according to it. If the person is okay, then you can communicate in a nice way. Okay, and very, very important thing is, okay, couple of things which I have observed from student. Okay, whenever the interview will come, people will hesitate as well as they feel fear about it. They feel fear. Okay, they are afraid about it. Okay, same. They are afraid about it. Okay, see, try to understand. Recalm your mind. Okay, we come, okay, if you are willing to attend the interview, right? First, calm your mind. Okay, try to understand this way. Okay, this is the one of the formula which I attend my own. Okay, so I don't lose anything here. Okay, I don't lose anything here. Okay, so you are not going to lose anything. Okay, you don't have right now. You have an opportunity here. Okay, but before that, you are working. Yes, you are working, but did you lose the job? No. Okay. So there are scenarios. You have to calm your mind and take a deep breath. Okay. Take a deep breath. Okay. Deep breath. And very, very important thing is, okay. Very, very important thing is first 5 minutes. Okay. First 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Give it as the best. You give it very best. Okay. Very best. Your introduction. Okay. Your introduction, your intro, and your project. Okay. If you give first 5 to 10 minutes your intro and project properly and your roles and responsibilities, so based on that, remaining 50% remaining things will happen. Okay, remaining things will happen. Are you with me? So this is the very, very important thing. And other than that, people think, okay, if I get the job, if I see, people bypass the process actually. People bypass the process. Okay. For example, for example, if you get the job, okay, for example, if you get the job, one or other way, one or other way. I think you understand this. One or other way means, okay, one or other way. Okay. Now, finally, what you have to do, what you have to have, what you have to have, you should have a subject. You should have a subject. If you don't have a subject, you are not going to survive. Simple is, okay, there is no gain. Okay, there is no gain without pain. Okay, without pain. Simple. Okay, simple thing. So you have to, first thing is couple of things which I would say, do not repeat the mistakes. Okay, do not repeat the mistakes and don't waste your time. And don't waste your time. Waste your time by repeating same mistake. Same mistakes. Okay, this is what I wanted to say. That's it for the day. Thank you guys, and please share with others as well channel. Okay, so that we together grow. Okay, whatever I'm helping you, not helping, it's kind of, I would say whatever I'm delivering, right? It's for your betterment. Okay, today you are 2,000 people. Tomorrow you are going to be 10,000 people. Okay, and tomorrow 10,000 people will come up with questions. Okay, I'll get more questions. I'll be able to answer and different perspectives as well, different types of questions. And we as a channel, we are going to go with the even data engineering in very soon. Okay, very soon in the sense this year, in between middle of the year, I'm going to start even data engineering content as well. Okay, please stay tuned and share with others as well. Thank you guys. Have a great life ahead.